Do you want to get out of debt, but you're not sure if you should use the debt Snowball or the debt Avalanche? Watch this video to learn the pros and cons for both. For the best advice on ditching debt, conquering credit, securing savings, and just overall mastering your money, subscribe to my channel and make sure you hit the bell to be notified when I release a video every Tuesday. So before I discuss the pros and cons for each strategy, I'll give you a quick overview of each. Now, both strategies require you to make a list of all of your debts and make the minimum payment on all of the debts except for one. Here's where things start to differ. The debt Snowball requires you to make extra payments on the debt with the smallest dollar amount owed, while the debt Avalanche requires you to make payments on the debt with the highest interest rate, regardless of how much is owed. Okay, now let's discuss the advantages and disadvantages of the debt Avalanche. There are two main advantages to the debt Avalanche. The first one is you'll end up paying less money overall using this method. And the second advantage is that in some cases, the debt Avalanche will reduce the amount of time you're actually in debt. Now for the disadvantages. Honestly, there's really only one disadvantage to the debt Avalanche, but it's a big one. You'll need a lot of discipline to stay the course with this method, because depending on how large your debts are, it could take months or longer before your first debt is even paid off. Now it's time to discuss the pros and cons of the debt Snowball strategy. Let's deal with the pros first. Number one, you'll get quick wins with this method. It's likely that you could pay off your first debt right away, depending on how small it is. Number two, cash flow increases faster with this method. When you eliminate a debt, you also eliminate the minimum payment due. This can give you some much needed breathing room or allow you to move on to the next debt quickly. Now for the third advantage, and this one is a big one. You're more likely to succeed in getting out of debt when you use the debt Snowball method, all because of human psychology. Quick wins keep you motivated, and motivation is the key to get you out of debt. Now for the cons. The biggest con is that the math is slightly against you, and you'll probably pay a little bit more in interest using the debt Snowball. But I love this quote by Dave Ramsey, and he says that if you were doing math, you wouldn't be in debt in the first place. So true, right? So I know you've heard me talk time and time again about myself and my husband paying off over $200,000 in debt. And so now I want to reveal which of these methods I use to do so. Drum roll, please. I use the debt Snowball to pay off over $200,000 in debt. So as you can guess, that is the one I recommend. And I hope that if you're choosing to get out of debt, you'll go with that method because it'll keep you motivated and get you to the finish line. There you have it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. This really helps with the YouTube algorithm. Comments also help. So please comment below if you're on Team Debt Snowball or if you're on Team Debt Avalanche. Lastly, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified when I release a video every week.